Hey y'all, what's up? 187 New Breed back at it one more time. And on this cold day, um man, I did a video and I did it on Ustream I think last year or whatever. It was either Ustream or I just posted it just particularly for Facebook. And I did this video on dark girls and dark skinned women and that. And this is basically the part two of this, or part one, whatever you look at it. But this is the part one of, but I'm just gonna say it. The topic of this video is light skinned women and dark skinned women. Now, I know certain people they have specific likes in which one they prefer, but I like both. I like light and dark skinned women. There's always pros and cons in dealing with them, but I think no matter if you deal with light skinned and dark skinned female, you have to understand the struggle in each one. Light skinned women, people don't realize the kind of struggle they go to. They gotta, some of them mixed, some of them not happy of being light skinned, and they get tormented, and even back in the slave days, they was always picked because they looked so much white, but at the same time, they didn't like the fact that they were getting picked a lot of times because of their skin, and a lot of the dark skinned women, they always did the harder jobs and stuff. Even even in certain stores, I noticed a lot of them, 9 times out of 10, they have the light skinned women in the front and then the dark skinned women in the back. You know what I'm saying? And it don't make no sense to me. But you notice a lot of it's a lot of dark skinned women now that are getting played over the last few years. Especially with the acceptance of when you got the Kelly Rowlands, the Gabrielle Unions, the Tika Sumters, and the woman from 12 Years a Slave. They're making it okay. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them just like the dark skinned women, period. But then there's some, you always have the pros and the cons of dating them. Because I know some people would say, light skinned women, they stuck up, they got attitudes, and they think they better than everybody. With dark skinned women, they always got some aggressiveness and they dirty and stuff like that. Which, when somebody say that they dirty just because they dark skinned, I think that's one of the stupidest things I've ever heard in my life. That's one of the stupidest. You're dirty just because you dark skinned. Kind of crap is that? You know what I'm saying? But there's always the pros and the cons. Some people say, well, dark skinned women, man, I'm just not into it. That's not my style. Or too dark skinned people, they think it's just too black. Or too light skinned people is too light. Or sometimes a dark skinned person can say, I don't want to deal with this light skinned person because they too white, or I don't like the pigment in them and stuff like that. I'm like, are you serious? But at the same time, you like what you like. Again, I like light and dark skinned women. But at the same time, you got to understand the struggle in each light skinned and dark skinned women has to go through. And I know it's a lot of them that have attitudes and stuck up, and some of them that you look at them and they don't want to be bothered. That's just something that, hey, that happens. A lot of them are just they're bad at themselves. They're not even mad at you. They just mad at themselves and the choices they make. But, you know, when you're dealing with light-skinned women, a lot of them are cool. A lot of them are laid back. A lot of them, you know, a lot of them are, you know, they nice to talk to. They're cool. And a lot of people and a lot of guys, they'll like light-skinned women. And then that's what you see on the majority of TV and these dancers and what's on TV and reality TV and stuff. You know, but, you know, with dark-skinned women, you know, you start to see that again. When you see the Kelly Rowlands, the Sumters, the Gabrielle Unions, the Candy Burris's, the, you know, all these, you know, chocolate women. I don't even like using dark skinned women, man. I like saying chocolate women. The essence women. You know, I want to say that because, you know, it's just dark skinned women it's people don't really understand, like, or sometimes you have to, guys, they look for a specific dark skinned type of woman, or the Kenya Moores. Like, I remember I read her book. It's Gabe Get Some. I think that's the name of Kenya Moores. But which is a good book because it has a lot of good information on it. And she was talking about how much what she had to go through when she was dark skinned. Because I know a lot of dark skin, because she said something in her book that was triggering. She said, "Oh, you look nice for a dark skinned female," because a lot of dark skinned women, they go through that. They'd be like, "Oh, you look good for being dark skinned. I never thought, you know, dark skinned women would look like this. You know, you look nice." And a lot of dark skinned women are offended of that. You know, so whatever type of female that you deal with, light or dark, there's always going to be the same issue. It's just not like, oh, light-skinned women, they just have this problem, or dark-skinned women, they just have that problem. Because and every woman is not the same. We know that. Every light-skinned woman is not fine. We know that. Every dark-skinned woman is not ugly. We know that. But there are some light-skinned women that think, oh, because I'm light-skinned, I'm fine. I look good. I'm accepted. Like, you might be accepted, but y'all don't look good. You know. And not every dark-skinned woman is, like, aggressive, sad, pissed off. A lot of them ain't ghetto. You know what I'm saying? There's some that are ghetto, but then there's some light-skinned women that are ghetto too. But you are a product in your own environment. So whatever you're a part of doesn't have anything to do with you being light-skinned or dark-skinned. It's just the way that you were brought up. You know what I'm saying? The way things were. Because you know, a lot of dark-skinned women, they like, they grew up, call themselves, you know, say that they darky, and all this other stuff. And a lot of them that are not happy with their skin, they try to bleach their skin to be, you know, light skinned. A lot of them just ain't happy with themselves because they're dark skinned, because they want to feel accepted and get a lighter skin just to be accepted in society, and bleaching their skin, bleaching their hair, and whatever. And it's just a lot of women out here that are happy with themselves because of how they look. You know what I mean? It's a lot of them that just are not happy with themselves. And it's a shame because every female should feel confident, but not cocky to the point where, yeah, you know I look good and stuff like that. Because that's a turn off. No matter if you're light skinned or dark skinned, that's a turn off. Nobody wants to go through that. Nobody wants to deal with a cocky chick. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, people like who they like. Certain people like light-skinned women. Certain people like dark-skinned women. Certain people like Arab women. Some people like Indian women. So, You're not going to always be chosen by people. Everybody has a standard, unless you're just a thirsty dude where you could just take pretty much anything that you can get sex off of. But, if you're a person of substance and you find somebody that's attractive and stuff like that, you're going to go up to the person. Now, more likely you're going to strike out, but at the same time, at least you gave it a shot. So it shouldn't really matter, if a person's going to have, a light-skinned female, if she likes dark-skinned men, she likes dark-skinned men. If she doesn't like light-skinned men, she doesn't like them. Just like with dark-skinned women, some of them don't like dark-skinned men. Some of them don't. Some of them like light-skinned men. Some of them like Chinese men. Everybody has a preference. So, if a person doesn't want to be with you because of your skin color, you don't need to be with them anyway. They don't deserve to be in your presence. If you have to always fight, complain, and all this stuff, it's not worth it. If a person can't accept you for you, you shouldn't be with them, no matter what the circumstances is. You know what I'm saying? If you light-skinned, dark-skinned, whatever, they shouldn't be with you. And you shouldn't allow them to be into your life. You know what I'm saying? It's like, whatever. I'm better than this. I can focus on myself for the time being until somebody comes at me. Or if I meet the right one, which, I speak on that about patience in the dating game. I definitely speak on that, but on a later date. But you know what I'm saying? It's, again, I love both. I love them both. I think I just have a certain like and look for each one. Like I said, I got my preference. Y'all got y'all preferences. So everybody can't get mad at preferences of what they like. I like all races and all shades. All shades. Long as they're the right person. Certain people, they just don't want to deal with it because they're this certain kind of shade, which you have to accept. Again, you don't want to be with somebody that don't want to be with you. Or you don't want to be with somebody that only wants you because of your shade. Like, love me for me, not because I'm light-skinned or dark-skinned. Or because I got good hair, or because I'm mixed. And we can have, nice-looking babies and stuff like that. Be with me because you want to be with me, because you love me. You know what I'm saying? Just do that. Whatever happened to just love. Being with somebody because you love them. It's so much about money and how your kids gonna look and all this other stuff. Or who's the best dime piece. Like, man, what we don't realize is that even the best looking women, 9 times out of 10, they don't want to be with us either. They don't want to be with no ugly dude. You know what I'm saying? And don't think that these women ain't about looks either. Oh, they are about looks. They are about looks. So they don't want to be around no ugly dude unless he got money. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times they don't want to be with no ugly dude. You know what I'm saying? They want to be with a nice looking person that they can take out in public and be like, yeah, that's my guy. That's my dude. That's my man. Just like with us. Like, nah, we mess around with a chick who's not attractive. We just be like, oh, no. She ain't with me, man. We just friends. But we don't want to own that. Because we don't want to be with no ugly chick. We always been known that we shouldn't be with an ugly chick unless we ain't going to sport her in public. It's just certain places we will take them in public. Like, oh, no. Nah, we can't go there. That's not me. I don't deal with that. So, nah. But just understand what each one is going through. What has what, light-skinned women go through. Don't think because they just light-skinned that, they're always accepted or they're happy with themselves. It's always something that they don't like about themselves, something that they had to go through with police because they black. Even with dark-skinned women, because you're dark-skinned, oh, they must steal or they aggressive and, ooh, why is her ass like dark-skinned women have the biggest asses? There's some light-skinned women that got asses too now. Have you seen Lisa Ray? You know what I'm saying? Have you seen a lot of these women? But there are a lot of dark-skinned women that do have ass. And being a black man, we love ass, we love breasts, and sometimes we deal with that person because of ass. And I tell a woman, I'd be like, don't just think that he just with you because of your personality. First of all, he saw that ass, and that's the main reason why he with you. Because if you didn't have no ass, he wouldn't be with you. So, you know what I'm saying? That's for another show. But to all my light skinned and dark skinned women, I'ma tell y'all this. No matter what kind of flack that you go through, and you're gonna go through some flack, you're gonna go through a lot of people who aren't gonna like you, and a lot of guys that's gonna try to play you, and that's gonna be with you because of the way you look or your body or whatever. But always think of yourself as this. Have respect for yourself. Don't pay any mind of people that don't like you or don't like your skin color, whatever. Long as you pleasing yourself and you like yourself, that's the only thing that matters. That's the only thing that matters. If you're a dark-skinned woman or a chocolate woman, be happy with yourself. Love your chocolate. Love your dark skin. Love it. Take pride in it. Take pride in it. Take pride in it. If you're a light-skinned woman, or as my brother would say, a butter chick, live up to it. Love being light-skinned. Love being mixed. Hell, love it. Love yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't pay nobody no mind. As long as you happy being black, mixed, or whatever, mulatto or whatever, just own it. If you're a dark-skinned woman, you're from America or Africa or wherever you from, own that shit. Own it. Don't pay anybody no mind. Own it. And with that note, tell me what y'all think of this video. Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy.